What is going on, America? It's your boy coming to you with a early live edition of the Sloppy Bro Show. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, normally at this time of night I am dead asleep, but for some reason been having a hard time sleeping lately. So just sitting up here smoking, drinking, smoking. Just sitting here smoking some cigarettes, drinking. Anyway, I had no intention of doing a live stream this morning. And for you new people that are tuning in, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And for those of you that are not fans of the show, feel free to bitch, complain, post on Twitter, because all you do is help increase my subscriber base. So I encourage you to do that. But anyway, so yeah, I was sitting here, surfing on the internet, and I came across this article from this website, Broke Ass Stewart. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you exactly what I am seeing. Here we go. Broke Ass Stewart. And the title says, far right anti Muslim activist is coming to clean up SF homeless camps. Now, I've seen this guy before. His name's Scott Presler. And I got to tell you, I like the dude. I don't particularly know his politics per se. I've just seen what he's done. He's gone into these areas, that are he's gone into areas that are dirty as shit. To be honest, you know, pollution, trash, garbage. He's gone to these areas with volunteers himself, and he's cleaned them up. And I think that's a good thing, because obviously these cities that he's going into, which let's be honest, I'm not gonna lie here, these are areas that are controlled by Democrats, because honestly, Democrats don't really give a shit about people. What they care about is power and getting as much of it as they can. And he's going to these areas and he's cleaning them up. But yet, because he's cleaning them up, now he's anti-Muslim, and he's a racist. He's a bigot because he supports Trump, which that's just a given. Anyway, if we look at the article, this Saturday, far-right Islamophobic activist Scott Presler will be heading to San Francisco on his anti-Trump homeless cleanup, anti-homeless cleanup tour, inspired by the Twitter rants of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is his inspiration. Presler is working with the San Francisco Republican Party to organize volunteers to gather at an as yet undisclosed location to rid the streets of the belongings of homeless residents of San Francisco. Presler will follow the event with LGBT Walkaway Town Hall, also at an undisclosed location. Okay, so, just in that little paragraph right there, I've been following this guy for a little bit, and I've never seen anything to say that he's, anti-Islam. Um, as far as San Francisco goes, have you seen the videos? Have you gone to San Francisco? It literally is a shithole now. Paul Joseph Watson did a really good video on how San Francisco is a shithole. I mean, they've got drug needles on the streets. People are pissing and shitting in the damn streets. California right now has one of the biggest homeless populations, in the country. It's nasty, it's dirty, and they're giving this guy Scott shit for wanting to clean it up. It's fucking nuts, folks. just don't get it. Anytime somebody tries to do something good, you know, to help our communities, they get shit on by the left, and accused of being something or not. And I know this, firsthand through experience. Um, over 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 the holidays, Christmas particularly. Um, me and my boys, we volunteered um, within our community to help, children that were struggling, underprivileged kids. Um, Basically, we wanted to give them a good Christmas, so we partnered up with a local, um, group in the area to volunteer to try to give these kids, the best Christmas that they could. I loved it. I thought it was great. I've never been one for volunteering before. This was actually my first time to volunteer, and I got to tell you, the feeling that I got afterwards, it was awesome. I loved it. Um, it was better than any drug, or alcohol I've ever had. That's probably about the best way that I can explain it. Anyway, after it was all said and done, didn't think nothing of it. Anyway, several weeks later, I guess somebody was snooping and got on the internet and saw that my organization was with them and made a big stink about it. The next thing you know, it's all over fucking Twitter and Facebook, and they took something that was good in heart and well natured, and turned it into something foul and disgusting, which it never was. Didn't hurt nobody. Didn't hurt me. What did hurt was the kids, the organization, because now moving forward, people that saw that are going to be less likely to volunteer because they're going to think, well, is it because is it because I'm a Trump supporter? Is it because I'm a member of a group that has been mislabeled and accused of shit that they're not? Who knows? I don't know. But now they're going after this guy, Scott Pressler. Who's all he's trying to do is clean up fucking cities and areas that nobody wants to touch. The cities don't want to clean it up. If they did, they would have already done so. But now they want to label this guy a fucking racist and hate monger because he supports Trump. Anyway, here we go. It says Pressler had previously held cleanup events in other urban areas such as Los Angeles, Portland, Houston, and Baltimore, where he was able to drum up pro-Trump, anti-Democrat press coverage, or create his own social media buzz. He brings in dumpsters, joins forces with local Trump supporters, and creates photo ops followed by voter registration drives and town hall meetings. I tell you, it's sad times that we live in, folks. Scary times, actually. No, I shouldn't say sad. It's scary times. You know, anytime you try to do something good and positive, the left is going to come out and shit all over it and try to make you out something that you're not. And that's just the world we live in. I mean, take San Francisco for example. One of the areas that he wanted to clean up, and he did clean up. But the dude that was in charge, the San Francisco official in charge of cleaning up cities, filthy streets, a Democrat by the way, um, has been arrested by the FBI on suspicion of public, misuse of funds. So here you have a Democrat who's in charge of, cleaning up the damn streets. And he's misused the damn funds, and now the FBI is investigating him, and nobody says shit about that. But yet Scott Pressler, a Republican Trump supporter, comes in, tries to clean up, and he gets, run through the ringer. That's the political climate that we live in. Because he's a far right agitator. Says he works for the anti-Muslim hate group Act for America, which boasts connections to the Trump administration. Act for America is organized with neo Nazis like Billy Roper on anti-Muslim events like March on Sharia. I mean, that's what's written, but I've never seen it. I don't know. You can go to this fucking bullshit website, brokeassstewart.com. I don't know what kind of news outlet he's trying to be, but it's obviously full of shit. So I implore you to go check it out for yourself. But this is what I'm talking about, folks. Anytime somebody tries to do something good, it gets shit on by the left. The left talks and says, all these damn what appear to be good things, but they don't fall through on another shit because they don't care. Because all the damn left cares about is power. They want more power. They want to be in control. They want to tell you and me what to do, how to live, and whatnot. That's all they give a shit about. They don't give a shit about none of the things that fucking matter. You know, they're basically just all a bunch of damn talk. And of course Antifa, which is the paramilitary arm of the left, the DNC, the Democrats. They've got these fuckers brainwashed, thinking that they're doing something good by trying to expose all these fucking racists and these fucking right wing Trump supporters, these deplorables. You know, and the reality is they're full of shit. They're not exposing shit. They're just helping the goddamn media with their fucking ratings and goddamn fear mongering. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. There are racists in this country. There are people that are bigoted and prejudiced. But the numbers today are nowhere near the numbers that were in the goddamn 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. They're a very small minority, and really nobody gives a shit about them because they know they're fucking retarded and stupid. You know, hate and racism is fucking dumb. Everybody, I think, for the most part in this country and the world over, realizes that we're all the fucking same. We all share the same DNA. The only thing that damn separates us is the pigmentation of our skin, and that only stems from the fact of the geographical area that our ancestors started out and grew up in. But for the most part, we're all the fucking same, man. We're all just trying to goddamn work, pay our goddamn bills, and take care of our damn family. That's all we want. And then you got motherfuckers like this that are trying to goddamn scaremonger shit that don't really exist anymore. You know, yeah, Charlottesville was a shit show. It was. I hate it ever took place or happened, but it did, and we can't change it. But not everybody that was at that event was the boogeyman or the devil. It was just a small few that fucked it up for the majority. I thought maybe the same thing was going to happen at the damn Virginia rally, but it didn't. Luckily, everybody kept, cool heads and whatnot. Left things better when they got there. Uh, these Antifa motherfuckers, though, man, they're damn, they're blind. They're ruining the lives. They're trying to ruin the lives of individuals that aren't what they claim to be or what they say they are. And it's wrong. It's fucked up. But what are you gonna do? Can't do nothing about it. Twitter don't give a shit. They enable them. Let it happen. I don't know. It's sad. It's depressing. You know, especially for people that don't really give a shit. I mean, take my fraternity for example. I love my fraternity. There's a lot of good guys in my fraternity. Men who work hard, support their families, take care of their children. They do, what society has told us we're supposed to do. You know, they honor that pledge, that oath that we took, as we get older, that we're going to be mature, responsible adults and accept and honor our responsibilities. Yeah, but what we do and what we say gets taken out of context. Now, that's not to say there's not, bad apples in the bunch because there are. I'll be the first to admit it, you know. I like to see a lot of these motherfuckers get kicked out on their ass. Um, there's edgy boys. These motherfuckers like to push the envelope, trying to be funny, and they're not funny. There's nothing funny about the shit, but they do it. But they do it in these damn chats and public areas that anybody can be in, and then we get labeled for it. And what are you gonna do? Um, Personally, I like to see all that shit shut down, get off the fucking internet. But that's just my opinion. And unfortunately, I'm not able to make those calls, though I wish I could. And then we've got these dudes that oh, it's free speech. You're trying to stop my free speech. They're just jokes. No, they're not jokes. It's not. It's not about free speech. Free speech has consequences. You know, but we got these guys. That basically what it boils down to is they don't have the balls or the guts to stand up on their ideology and be fucking Nazis. That they try to infiltrate us. And it ain't right. It's not. I mean, if you're gonna have beliefs and ideologies, you're gonna have the fucking nuts, to stand up for them. Don't hide in our brotherhood, in our fraternity, and try to play it off like a fucking joke when deep down that's what you think and what you feel, because nobody's buying that shit. We see you for what you are, and honestly, you can fuck off. But anyway, I'm fucking rambling. It's goddamn. What time is it? Fucking 4:33 in the goddamn morning. Damn, I'm tired. But anyway, in the end, cut these guys like Scott Pruitt some slack. They're just trying to do some fucking good. Quit giving these fucking, you know, right wingers, is what you like to call them. You know, if they're trying to do something good for the community, they're trying to better the goddamn world or the planet or the whatever. Cut them some fucking slack. Keep the goddamn politics out of it. What all that matters is the end result. And the end result here is this guy is going into damn areas and fucking cleaning them up. And if you don't want him going into your area and cleaning up, then clean up your fucking area so he don't have to show up. You know? I don't know. Bullshit needs to stop, folks. I can say, man. You know, guys like me, the Scott Presser dude, all we want to do is, try to make the world a better place. I mean, it comes from, it comes from a spot inside, a spot of decency. That's all we want to do. Quit fucking shitting on us and making us out something that we're not. I understand you're not happy with things, and you have that right. And if you want to damn, air your grievances and protest and whatnot, I respect that. And that's what America's about. Just, make sure that the person whose life you're trying to fucking ruin with your shit fucking deserves it. Because there's a lot of good guys out there. There's a lot of good guys in this fraternity, that they're not what try to make it out to be. Just because the SPLC, labels it, something doesn't make it true. Because if you look at their damn numbers, they make money off of labeling people as a hate group. That's how they fund themselves. So the more people they can label as a hate group, the more money they can generate. Doesn't make it true though. But I will be the first to admit there are organizations on that damn website that do deserve to be there. Anyway, not that it matters. It is what it is. People are gonna think what they want to think. They're gonna follow the shit that they want to follow just because it makes them feel good. But whatever. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about this shit. I know this makes day two fucking ramblings. My head's all over the goddamn place. You know, but it is what it is. Anyway, for those of y'all new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe button, hit the notification bell, or don't. At this point, I can really give a shit. I'm not even really sure how much longer I can keep this going. You know, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you fuckers on the flip side. As always, peace.